I would have never thought I would have the kid that was addicted to Juul. I would find the color caps all over the place. I think at one point I found a bin in Kate's car that probably had hundreds of them, which now knowing that one of these is equal to a pack of cigarettes, as a mom, seeing that those hundreds of pods, that your child's done, was pretty devastating. It is as bad as any other addiction, whether it be gambling, alcohol, heroin, pills. It's an addiction, and for these kids, they just will do anything to be able to have their nicotine.
Kids who come to see me have no idea how much nicotine is in a Juul, but it also becomes something social, something that kids are expected to do when they get together. In a place like a Juul lounge, which is also known as a high school bathroom. Look at the internet. If you go to YouTube, you'll see people doing all kinds of tricks. All of the tricks also increase the amount of nicotine that's absorbed because they all involve pulling harder, holding your breath longer, holding the vapor in longer to allow the dose of nicotine to rise even higher in the brain. And so the tricks themselves actually make the device more addictive.
That shit, bro.
For a lot of the kids that we're seeing, they are reporting signs of nicotine toxicity, so headaches, stomach aches, vomiting is actually quite common. I always tell parents that if you're seeing a big and sudden change in your child, take it seriously.
Well, I say I'm sorry for the situation they're in. Again, there's never been an...
But you don't think Juul caused it?
Well, some people could have used our product, but there's never an intent on the company's part to target youth to grow our business. That's been the assertion.
Vaping has become a very big business, but we can't allow people to get sick, and we can't have our youth be so affected.
We know that in some instances, half or up to 80% of students in high school have vaped. So we raised the age that you can purchase e-cigarettes to 21, just the same as combustible. We now have legislation that we support that bans flavors because we know that flavors are a way that these companies have really marketed to young people. I think we need to be coming at this from all angles. State attorneys general will continue to investigate and sue these e-cigarette companies. The FDA needs to get involved here and better regulate the sale and marketing of these products.
What we know about the teen brain is that it's particularly vulnerable to developing addiction, and so that's really a big problem. It's not just a bad habit that people can't break. It's that the nicotine actually changes the part of the brain that helps us control these behaviors, and it becomes almost something like an obsession to use the product.
Their brains are just developed, they're wired differently, and the effects of the nicotine on them is significant, and it's a really, really tough habit to quit.